So good afternoon everybody, myself acharya vishvendras. Today I'll speak on learning and which is involve the use of manual mind-bending algorithms. So just ask yourself why learning is so painful. Why we are not able to learn? Because at any instant we are being driven by the automatic mind-bending algorithms. There is a certain information or pattern filled in our mind-brain system. We are having thoughts related to those things, those information, and we are busy in processing that information, which is by the automatic mind-brain system or the matrix of the mind-brain system, and it is given to us. Now, learning involves a new type of information, a new type of process, or maybe a new type of energy or emotion. So you have to focus, you have to shift your focus from things that you already know to things that you don't know, or from the domain of the known to the domains of the unknown. And for that, you need to access the unknown dimensions within you. You need to activate yourself. You need to focus on things that you don't know. You need to focus on the zero inside you, the silence inside you, which is solutions to every problem of life, which is solution to every answer. But till you are focused on the already known things, the things that you already know, the information, the process, the thoughts, the beliefs, which is already embedded into you, so till then you will not be able to learn. So the first rule of learning is focus on the present. And focus on the present is called the meditation. So meditation is nothing but it's just the art of being at present, and in a way let your emotions, let your belief systems, let your information stored in you, let them to work in their own way. You just focus silently on the present. Just observe what is happening within you. Just observe your present. Just see things first through the right eye, then through the left eye. Then try to listen first through the left ear, then through the right ear. Then try to feel, try to smell first through the right nostril, then through the left nostril. So this left right coordination that stimulates you to bypass the mind brain algorithm that is happening within you, and that involves making a new mind brain algorithm which make you learn new things, which is for your betterment. But initially you have to fight with your own old mind brain system or the mind brain algorithms, because learning is always painful. When you learn something new, you have to fight with the already existing information within you. So if you want to learn new things, you will have to deal with the cope up, or to cope up with the complexities involved in the process. So when you will try to learn new things, the first thing is your focus is on the things that you already know. The thoughts will trap you out, will try to distract you, will trap you in some information which happened in the past, or maybe in some imaginative world which can happen in the future. But both are illusions. Truth is only at present. It is only through the present that you can change. You can change the mind brain algorithms. And if you are not focused at present, then you will be driven by the automatic algorithms, automatic mind brain algorithms, according to what you have done. So that explains that why the law of karma plays the role. Karma is nothing but it's in the mind brain algorithms which is happening within you, and you can bypass anybody, you can befool anybody, you can lie to anybody, but you cannot bypass your own mind brain algorithms. So just accept this fact that what you have done is certainly borne by you. You will have to bear the brunt of that. Law of karma plays the role because it is embedded into your mind brain algorithms. And however smart you try to be, however clever you try to be, you cannot bypass your own mind brain algorithms. Sometimes people choose to take away their life, thinking that taking away their life will solve the problem, but it's not the thing. Taking away life just destroys your physical dimension, but your metaphysical dimension or the consciousness, it never dies. It was never born. So you cannot bypass the metaphysical dimension by anyhow. You will have to face it. You will have to work on it. Only then there is a chance of updating the mind brain algorithms. and for getting solutions to all the problems of life. So every negative feeling that you have, anxiety, depression, low feelings, distractions, hurry, all these are because you are not ready to change yourself. Situations of life are trying to change you out to modulate your mind brain algorithms, but due to impact of inertia or the belief system or the emotions, you are attached to what you were before this event. So ultimately you will have to deal with things with an iron hand. You will have to take the right decision, otherwise life will treat you in a very harsh way, by hook or by crook. You have to adapt to the forces of life. That's the very cruel and very sour truth of life. If you think beyond you, your family, your friend circle, everybody, they are within you until if you are of some use to them. If you are they can make some use of you, and you can add to the quality of life, their quality of life. Only then they will be interested in you. And the moment they see that you are useless, they will not entertain you out. You will be treated very harshly. It sounds very bad, but that's the fact. Just observe things around you. Just observe how people treat you out. So you'll find that everybody is trying to make you as a resource, make use of you as a resource in enriching their own quality of life. So that is how things are working, but it's the fact. Take example of a family. There is a father. So there is a respect for the father, maybe from the family members, till he is earning money. He is making their life a bit happier. He's adding certain quality in the working in their life. Only then he is significant. But the moment this thing stops and the father has no job, or he's not able to add some quality to the working life, so the entire family will not they will not coordinate. There does not exist the concept of family in such case. So every process that a human executes is just to add some values in the life of a person or a group of people. You see, it may be a family, a society, as a nation, as a community. Everything is because the basic purpose is to add some quality in life of individuals, so that they have a support system and they can achieve the higher dimensions of consciousness, and they can complete the personal task behind their existence, behind their life. So it simply explains things. So till the discussion that we did today, one thing is clear, that whenever we try to learn something new, we need to use manual mind-brain algorithms. That is, we need to change ourselves a bit. We need to focus on the present rather than being trapped in past or imagining about future. Both are useless. So manual things have to be done. So updations are required for the manual changing. This explains that why it is painful. So it is painful because something is changing within you. So the natural response of the mind-brain system is to oppose the change, the inertia. You have to apply force for that. So there is a concept of mind, because mind wants to stick the pleasures. It's just want that everything should be positive, and it want to avoid painful feelings. It will always avoid things that will give pain to you. It will induce certain neurological reactions within you, certain physical reactions within you, and you will try to escape the situations. That's the cope-up mechanism of the mind. Now we can say that there are modes of mind-brain system, and it is either flight mode, fight mode, or the silent mode. Flight mode is related to minimum performance but maximum comfort. You feel very comfortable in life, but that is only for a short duration, because life is not going to be comfortable always. For a certain moment you can make it comfortable, but certainly things will change. Situations of life will change your comfort zone. You will have to enter into uncomfortable zones of life. There will happen something within you, some negative emotion, maybe fight with family members, maybe some dispute within yourself, maybe some dispute within your own mind-brain system. But certainly the feeling of comfort is not a omnipresent truth. It will change, so the situations will try to change it out. Now the next mode is the fight mode. Fight mode starts when you try to change your own mind-brain algorithms. You need to update them. You need to introduce certain new things into your mind-brain system. You are learning something new. You are adapting to the circumstances. You are adapting to the stimulus. So you need to update your mind-brain system, and that is explained by fight mode. You will not feel it better, but you know that you have to change. There is a certain force within you which will try to change your mind algorithms, and certain thing will oppose you. So there is a fight between these two things, and it depends on what dominates. So that is thing. Now there is another state, which is the silent state of mind. The silent state is the you can say very hard state to achieve, because at every instant either you are in flight mode or you are in fight mode. Very few people are able to get into the silent state of mind, in which they are observing everything with a neutral perspective, without being involved in any sort of emotional conflict, without being involved in the flight and fight modes. They are observing everything happening within them with a silent mind, you can say that as a silent observer, which we call in Hindu mythology as a Sakshi Bhav, or the Turiya Avastha that we call, in which you observe things happening silently, without being manipulative, without being biased, without wanting things to happen in certain way. You just surrender yourself to the nature. You just surrender yourself to the life, and let the life forces to take control, and let life forces to to do things in their way. You just surrender yourself to the situations. That is very hard state to achieve, in which you become internally silent. But at that state of mind, the performance is maximum, which is also explained by the optimal performance. Or you must be knowing that in AC circuit there is a concept of resonance, in which current achieves maximum value at a certain particular frequency. So in the very same way, when mind and the brain, they coordinates at the natural frequency of a particular system, of a particular mind-brain algorithm, then the task that the mind-brain is doing, it achieves its maximum. That is the concept of optimal performance. It takes place in the mind-brain system itself. Because let's things, suppose there is any student A, he has got his mind and brain, and his mind and brain has got a certain optimal frequency at which his performance will be maximum. It is neurologically established, it is psychologically established. There is a law, Yerkes-Dodson's law, which is based on experimental data collected from a lot of performers across various domains. There were students, there were doctors, there were engineers, there were cricket players, there were table tennis players, there were performers, astronauts. So the experiment was conducted on a lot of people across different domains of life. And everybody, he said that at a certain frequency, at a certain stress level, there is a peak performance associated with them. And if you change the frequencies, then they'll struggle, they'll they'll be overstressed or understressed, but the performance from them will not be optimal. So that explains the concept of the optimal performance in life, why it is important, and how to do that out. So the entire game is the knowing your optimal frequency, and manage to let your brain waves oscillate in the nearby region of the optimal frequency. So we can conclude the entire thing that there are modes of the mind-brain system, and whenever you try to learn something new, you need to change the mind-brain algorithms. And there are three modes: the flight mode, the fight mode, and the silent mode. Silent mode corresponds to maximum performance but minimum comfort, and flight mode corresponds to minimum performance and maximum comfort. So decision is always up to you, and it is well said life that you get something, you need to give something for that. Everything is based on a give and take mechanism. So if you have any doubt regarding anything, you can ask in the doubt section, in the comment section. Thank you and have a nice day.